Good evening, everyone. At this time, I'll call to order the regularly scheduled board meeting for the Village of Midlothian, Wednesday, March 26, 2025, at 7 p.m. Roll call, please. Clerk Moscow.
Trustee Burbett? Here. Trustee Caveney? Trustee Crowley?
Here.
Trustee Hilly?
Here.
Trustee Johnson?
Here.
Trustee Killelea?
Here.
Mayor LaRue?
Here.
You have a quorum, sir.
Thank you, sir. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing for a moment silent for our fallen veterans. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. At this time, I'll open the floor to public comment. Is there any public comment tonight? So you just go,
5136 Bobby Rock Lane. Midlothian, Illinois.
51.
John Tondini.
Your address.
Are we gonna stay with the pothole fixing for the rest of the year, or how are we gonna do that?
Fortunately, yeah, I think so.
You gonna stay with it?
Yeah.
Because we got lots of passion to do. I mean, that stuff's not staying, it's just working its way right back out. Did anybody find out what street Laramie belongs to?
It's actually both Crestwood and Midlothian.
The whole
right
thing,
down
all
the
the way to
middle.
the club?
No.
Who
Right
takes
past-
care, the narrow spot from there all the way to the
Yeah.
club, who takes care of that?
That's actually the country club's property. We kind of throw some coal patch in there and make it safe, but it's actually the country club's property.
Because with the semis, we got a steady run of semi trucks going through there right now, daily, all day long, 2 or 3 all day long. They're hauling in and hauling out, they're doing something, there's loads of asphalt dump there in the back, I think there's a landfill going in, but I don't know if anybody knows that, if anybody's been back there. But there's asphalt piles, there's sand piles, there's a mess back there. Right off the asphalt, just east of the country club, the building. And then they're doing work on the back side. Is there any permits issued for that? They got permits?
They got permits.
Okay, well, that's good to hear. So that makes a little money coming into the village, right? Good, good. And what else is there? Stopping on the backside of the houses, that's still going on. I mean, they're not doing anything. I mean, these cars just pull up there, stop. Semi-trucks, I had one, I got pictures, my wife does, of trucks sitting there right up against my trees, broken branches, they don't care.
Is this from the construction trucks going through there?
Yeah, yes, we're from the country club.
Yeah.
And I gotta put up with it. I don't think that's right, but I do. What else is there? It just goes on and on and on. This is all day long. You'd have to sit back there, right on the outside fence, and just watch what's going on. And it's kind of sad. So I am complaining about it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Anyone else? All right, I'll close the floor to public comment, move on to the consent agenda. Tonight's consent agenda, number 1, approval of proven quote, JE012241 for data configuration, data migration, project management, and a 3-year cloud retention for PD in the amount of $1,025. Number 2, approval of the proven quote, JE012242 for the data configuration, data migration, project management, and a 3-year cloud retention services for servers in the amount of $1,474. Number 3, approval of the February 2025 Administration Department monthly report. Number 4, approval of the February 2025 Building Department monthly report. Number 5, approval of the February 2025 Fire Department monthly report. Number 6, approval of the February 2025 Police Department monthly report. Number 7, approval of the February 2025 Public Works Department monthly report. Number 8, approval of the February 2025 Treasurer's monthly report. Number 9, approval of the March 5th, 2025 committee meeting minutes. Number 10, approval of the March 5th, 2025 closed session meeting minutes. Number 11, approval of the March 12th, 2025 board meeting minutes. Number 12, approval of the March 12th, 2025 closed session meeting minutes. And number 13, approval of the list of bills. Is there any item, any trustee would like to offer for the consent agenda? Hearing no dissension, I'm looking for a motion to approve tonight's consent agenda as read.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
Any discussion? Roll call, please. Clerk Moscow.
Trustee Crowley?
Aye.
Trustee Johnson?
Aye.
Trustee Burbett?
Aye.
Trustee Caveney?
Aye.
Trustee Hilly?
Aye.
Trustee Killelea?
Aye.
Motion carries.
sorry, I didn't see one. Let the record reflect that trustee Keating is here in person. All right, moving on to trustee business, trustee Johnson.
Thank you, Mayor. I just wanted to make the board aware, a couple of weeks ago, I informed the board that we were looking at the possibility of eliminating vehicle stickers for residents. Over the last couple of weeks, we've had some discussions with the Finance Committee, and I'd like to close the loop and let everybody know what we've decided. So instead of saying eliminating the purchase of the vehicle stickers, we're actually transitioning away from the physical vehicle sticker, and what we're proposing is a street enhancement fund. So what we're talking about is, while you physically will not have to buy a sticker, come into the village hall, scrape off your old one, what residents will have now is a charge on their water bill. And specifically, it's those residents that own homes, those individuals that own apartment buildings, businesses, and also seniors will receive a quarterly charge on their water bill, and the title of the charge on the water bill will be called Street Enhancement Fund. The charge is going to be $8.25 per quarter for residents and for businesses, and also an $8.25 charge per unit in each of the apartment buildings that are owned. Seniors will pay $5 a year, so that breaks down to $1.25 per quarter. We feel that this is fair and equitable. We know that streets are continuously needing repair or improvement, and we feel that this is a great way of making sure we're all invested in the village's roads. As someone said, you may not have a car, but you may get an Uber driver to come and deliver your meals. So we've spent a lot of time talking about this over the last year. I've also talked to a number of residents, and they're quite comfortable with this idea of paying $8.25 per quarter, which actually breaks down to $33 a year. And for those that in the village that own more than one car, it's actually a cost savings. The cost savings is about 45%. If you have, and I know it's a little more if someone only has one car, but I think this is the wave of the future. A lot of towns are eliminating vehicle stickers. We need the revenue, so this is a different way of ensuring that we continuously are having revenue brought in to repair streets and make sure our roads are in good repair. So what I'd like to propose is to put this on the consent agenda in 2 weeks. But before I do that, I'd like to know if anybody has any questions.
No?
Great. So can I ask I was a village clerk. Jackie, you're the village clerk. Can we put this on the consent agenda? Great. And then for the village attorney, Nick, can we create an ordinance? Can you draft an ordinance to explain the fee and how it's going to work? And I can provide you that language. And also, can you create an ordinance to revoke the vehicle sticker ordinance?
Yes.
And if there's anything else I'm missing, please let me know.
So the order then would be to identify the board's intention is to revoke the vehicle tax provisions of the village code, and then immediately implement the street enhancement fund. Okay. And there will be 1 and 2 in order then, in that order.
And that's all I had. I just want to thank again the front office staff for crunching numbers, finance department, especially Maggie and Yvonne for all the work they've done, the finance committee for providing guidance. And I know this is something that the mayor has been asked us to look for, and I'm glad we're at a point where we can do this.
Thank you for leading the charge in this, trustee. Excellent work. Thank you and all the trustees for finally moving on something that we can.
Did I say revoke?
Yes.
I meant repeal. I'm surprised trustee Katie didn't catch that.
She wasn't listening to you.
She stopped listening to you all.
I knew you.
To repeal the vehicle sticker tax.
You done now?
Yes.
Thank you, trustee.
And that's all I have.
Trustee Burbank.
I have nothing.
Thank you, sir. Trustee Hill.
I have nothing tonight, sir.
Thank you, sir. Trustee Katie.
Thank you, Mayor. I just wanted to let everybody know that the property that the village owns at 147th and Colmeyer, the former State Farm office building, has been demoed. The site is still being cleaned up, and as soon as all of the concrete and all the stuff is taken off, it'll be rough graded, and then it'll get final grade for seed. So that's all I have right now.
Thank you,
But I
ma'am.
reserve the right later on in the
As
meeting
you
to ask
always do.
questions.
Thank you, ma'am. Trustee Kilby.
Thank you, Mayor. I just want to again thank Trustee Johnson, who not only led the charge, but did the charge pretty much for the vehicle sticker. She put a lot of work into this. And the result of this is a very well thought out plan. And she did a lot of research, a lot of time was put into this. So I would like to thank her again for doing so much good work for us. And that's all I have.
Thank you, sir. Trustee Crowley.
Thank you, sir. Just a couple things tonight. First on my agenda, I would like to make a motion to approve Resolution 25-0326-A. This is a TIF resolution regarding 3835 147th Street. It is to reimburse the owner of that property for a number of things that they're going to do to the outside of their building as defined in the ordinance, and it is in the amount of $19,535.
I'll second.
Any discussion? Roll call, please, clerk.
Trustee Crowley.
Aye.
Trustee Kaveny.
Aye.
Trustee Burbett.
Aye.
Trustee Hilly.
Aye.
Trustee Johnson.
Aye.
Trustee Kilby.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you. Just a couple updates. In addition, sir, yesterday the mayor and I met with CMAP and the kickoff team on our Safe Streets grant that we will be putting together, a grant for taking some control over what's going on with some of our side streets and our main thoroughfares. It was just the kickoff meeting. We will be meeting with the Traffic Safety Committee. If any additional residents are interested in, finding out about this, certainly email me and I'll give you the dates of our next meeting so that you can be a part of it. Today, Trustee Burbat, the mayor, and I met with our consultant, Steve Jones, who's our economic development consultant. We will be starting the interviews for our streetscaping. We have 4 companies that we will be interviewing with, and that will be to revise 147th Street and our TIF area. Last but not least on my agenda to discuss is I did send an email to the village board last week, I believe. We are going to be doing some additional changes to our parking rules and regulations on 147th Street. We're going to move that from 1 hour on Avers to 2 hours to accommodate some of the businesses that are there. And we will leave some of that parking that will be for employees and things like that at the end. But we will also be noting that there is no commuter parking at that location because we've seen that there's been a few cars over there that we've started to see pop up that appear to be coming from the Metro. We need people who are using the Metro to please use the Metro lots and not park all day in our commercial district. And other than that, I don't have anything.
Thank you, ma'am. Moving on to department heads, Chief Hotwire.
I have nothing, sir.
Thank you, sir. Chief Delaney. Sir, Superintendent Kanaka.
Just a reminder to residents, we're done with the snow for now, so we say. Keep an eye on your lawns, and your yards, and the debris right about. We need to get that stuff picked up since it's now noticeable. That's all.
Thanks, sir. Superintendent Swanson.
Yes, sir. Remind everyone that branch pickup starts Monday. in the northeast section. Please have all your branches out before Monday morning. We'll be in this section all week. Saginaw City Plumbing has begun replacing lead lines. Please be patient because they're all over in that section, and they're hitting it hard. Remember, please sign up. You can go to our website and sign up for the project. Try and get as many done as we can. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Engineer Clayton?
I have nothing to report this evening, sir.
Thank you, sir. Deputy Clerk Harris?
I have nothing tonight, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Director Redmond?
No reports tonight, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Attorney Valdez?
Just updating the board with some good news on the legal front, which we haven't had in a while, but if you recall that there was a controversy regarding the old Caliente beer garden, which had been operating without the proper building code approvals. The business ended up leaving and going out of business, and the landlord
Looking for volunteers.
continued to have the layout of the beer garden available as he rented the property out to a new owner. To make a long story short, the village cited the landlord for the improper beer garden, and I prosecuted the case before the hearing officer in the village. And the landlord, who's well-known in the village for repeated dozens and dozens of citations and lawsuits, appealed it on administrative review to the Markham Courthouse, and it was there that the judge found that the hearing officer's decision affirming the village's position on the violation of the village code was upheld.
Was that recent? How long ago was it?
10 days ago, the judge issued his order.
Okay.
So we won that. That's all I,
Except for closed session.
except for closed session.
May I ask a question? Do we have an update on the lawsuit with the car dealer on the corner?
We do not. It's still in the discovery process. And we are still waiting on the libel suit that is coming in. The judge has it under advisement and is going to issue a decision. It should be coming very shortly. So now that's it.
Supposed to be last.
Okay. Busy judge.
Sure. Okay, just one thing, Clerk Moskal and I stopped by the Midlothian Historical Museum on Saturday to hang up a new TV for them to project their slideshows. And I just gotta say, what a wonderful place that is, what they've turned that into. It is just beautiful, totally organized, a fun place. I encourage everyone here and out there to go see it. They're open first, second, and third Saturdays of the month, 11 to 2?
2, I believe.
11 to 2. So, again, it's a beautiful place. The group there has done a great job, and I'm sure Clerk Moskal could say something too.
I would echo your comments. The place looks fantastic. They're also looking for volunteers all the time, so that they could be open potentially more longer hours or another weekend, all weeks, weekends of the month. They also have a table of some items that they're getting rid of right now, that they will, people can basically shop. If there's some treasures there they would like for a small donation. There's not a price on it. It's whatever you're willing to give. But as the mayor said, it looks really good. They've done a great job recategorizing things, moving things into decades, and it looks really good. So please visit. They do have a Facebook page, Midlothian Historical Museum, and they also have some, I believe it's Monday Memories. If you follow the page, they have some interesting historical updates on a regular basis. So encourage everybody to visit.
That's it?
That's all I have to answer.
Then at this time, I'm looking for a motion to adjourn to closed session to discuss the collective negotiating matters between the public body and its employees, and also to discuss litigation when an action against, affecting, or behalf of the particular public body has been filed.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? We are in closed session. There will be no further action following closed session.